Yo guys, what's up? It's day 2 here. So basically today I'm going to be telling you guys how to optimize your computer for FPS and gaming. So basically this will just help you with a much smoother gaming experience and getting more frames per second. I'm going to leave timestamps in the description because there's going to be different parts. There's going to be a Windows based kind of part where you don't have to download anything. And then there will also be the section where I am running programs and showing you how to use them. And we will also do one thing in the BIOS of your computer. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to run this program called Quick CPU. This is a program. Download links to everything here will be in the description. Everything that we use, at least. Some of this I might not use. So basically you want to open up this program called Quick CPU. Click on this button up here that says maximum performance. And click OK, click apply, and then close out of it. Take a second to close, and that's it. So the next program that we're going to be using, and we can just knock these out really quickly, is MSI Afterburner. So basically when most people hear MSI Afterburner, they affiliate it with overclocking, because really that is one of the main purposes of this program. Don't mess with any of this though, because we don't want to overclock. That's not what we're trying to do here. So yeah, don't mess with anything here. You might end up messing up your computer, especially if you don't know what you're doing. So yeah, but basically what you want to do is you want to click on this settings cork thing, and you want to go to fan up here. So by default it should look like this, but you want to check this box and you want to mess with this. So basically what this is called, it's called a fan speed curve. And you use this fan thing to basically create it so when your GPU gets to a certain temperature, the fan will kick in to a certain percent. So I have mine at this. You can copy this down if you'd like. So basically when my GPU hits 30 degrees Celsius, my fan will kick in at 40%. When it hits 50 degrees Celsius, my fan will kick in at 70. When it hits 70, my fan will kick in at 89. I don't know why not 89. I'm just gonna make that 90. And then up here, this is 100%. When my GPU hits 90 Celsius or higher, my fan speed will be at 100%, trying to cool it. So yeah, so then you just copy this loop and you click apply and press OK. So the next program you want to run is called CPU-Z. CPU-Z, this is used for finding out information about your CPU, RAM, I mean really all your specs, I guess. But yeah, so you can find out this stuff. But really we're going to be using it for memory. So go over to the memory tab. You could also use speccy for the same thing. That's why speccy is in this folder, but I'm most likely not going to cover it in this video. But you could also download this. It just tells you all your specs. But yeah, so to CPU-Z, so wouldn't really bother with speccy if you don't need to. So look at your CPU-Z RAM memory frequency. Okay, so basically my RAM was not automatically by default when I got my PC. It was not at this amount of megahertz. I had to go into my computer BIOS, which I will be teaching you how to do. And this is called XMP, which stands for Extreme Memory Profile. Like XMP, you don't do it manually. It's like a preset RAM profile created by your motherboard manufacturer to basically keep it safe. It's like a pre-made overclock profile where you don't have to worry about messing anything up. It's really safe. You don't have to worry about it. Alright, so the next program that we're going to be running is called NVIDIA Inspector. This is another GPU overclocking program for NVIDIA GPUs, but we are not going to be overclocking, so please do not do that. Okay, so the next thing you want to do after you click show overclocking, I just realized you don't even need to click on show overclocking, but basically you click on this toolbar over here where next to where it'll say driver version. Wait for that to load. It should take a minute and it'll open up this. So basically what you want to do here is it'll say profile, right? So they have like every single fucking video game that has like ever existed in here, right? So let's say you're a Minecraft player, right? You can type in Minecraft, it'll come up. You can click Minecraft. Let's say you play professional CSGO, maybe Counter-Strike. Okay, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, right? You click on that, right? If you're a Fortnite player, you know Fortnite, obviously. Fortnite is obviously in here. Let's say, I don't know, maybe you play Rocket League. Literally every single game. It doesn't even have to be like any of these. It could be any game. There's like basically every single known game title to ever exist in here. Every single like Steam game, like Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, so you pick your game. So I'm gonna say Counter-Strike. I'm gonna say I'm a Counter-Strike player, right? And then you just go up here and click apply changes, right? So now this basically optimizes like your NVIDIA control panel. can't access it from here. You can access it from your desktop though, right here. So basically, this optimizes your NVIDIA control panel settings and like your graphics card basically for that particular game. So in this case, I'm doing Csgo. Alright, so the first things first, you want to type in control panel in your search bar, and you want to type in advanced. You've probably seen this a million times. This is in basically every FPS boosting video you've probably ever seen. So you go to advanced system settings, performance, you click settings. That's what I meant to do the first time. And basically visual effects, you stay in this first tab and you click so on default it should be on this. So what you want to click is you want to click adjust for best performance. Alright, so I found the 3 things that I usually like to keep. It's animations and taskbar, show Windows contents for dragging, and smooth edges on screen fonts. Then you click apply. Should take a minute. Okay, so one more quick thing that you can do, well, a few more things. So the first thing is you press the Windows button, this button that brings up this, and R at the same time on your keyboard, and you type in this %temp%, right? And you do Control A on your keyboard to select all, and hold down Shift on your keyboard and press the delete key on your keyboard. So you just press yes here, and then for everything where it says like skip, where it says it can't be completed, you just click do this for all current items and press skip. Okay, so this next thing, it's actually also built into Windows. This is a thing that you do in the command prompt. So basically, this will stabilize your FPS and ping in most of your games. So you go to command prompt once again, but you run it. You have to make sure you run it as administrator. And then you just paste this in. This will be in the description also. And then you just press enter, and it'll say the operation completed successfully. And all that does is it just stabilizes your FPS in games. And also, while you are in the command prompt, you can also do ipconfig/flush DNS. This won't really help with anything frames per second wise, like performance wise, but it will. Basically, it's clearing your internet, like your Wi-Fi cache. So really, it's speeding up your internet rather than your frames, but it's still just a useful tip. Alright, and another thing that you can do is you can press the Windows button plus R on your keyboard and type in msconfig. Press enter. It'll open up this. So basically, what you do when you're in here is you want to go to boot, and you will see this, and you click on advanced options. And then by default, this should look like this. So what you want to do is you want to check this, make it to the maximum you have. I have 4 because I don't have the best processor. Some of you might have anywhere from like 4 to 6 to some people with godly SBCs even like 12 or more. But yeah, so after that you just press OK, and you don't check anything else, just this. Press OK, apply, OK, and you're done. This next thing, it's gonna be pretty complicated. You're gonna have to go into the BIOS of your computer and your motherboard BIOS basically. I'm probably gonna pull out my phone to do this, so yeah, please ignore the bad camera and mic quality, but yeah. Alright, so now I'm on my phone. Please ignore the bad mic and camera quality, including my messy ass desk. So basically, what you want to do is you want to first things first, you want to close out of everything on your computer, obviously. And you want to click shutdown, or you could just click restart, but I usually like to shut down and just manually turn it back on. So wait for it to shut down, wait for all your lights to turn off, wait for your fan to stop spinning, and you can just turn it back on. Alright, and while it's booting up, just start spamming delete. Just start spamming delete, the delete key on your keyboard, right? Start spamming it, start making it fucking kill itself. Okay, so there we go. So this is the BIOS. This is basically how you're gonna do the extreme memory profile thing, which is like an overclock on your RAM, basically. So when you're in here, this might not work on your motherboard. I'm sorry if it doesn't. It only works on, I believe, Gigabyte, MSI, and possibly a few others. I don't know for sure, but it's always worth trying. But yeah, so you press F2 on your keyboard, and it'll bring up this. See, it'll just change from this to this. You can also change this to this, but I don't know how to do it in this, so just wait until it brings up this. This is for my motherboard. It's different for every motherboard, but you should be able to figure it out because for the most part it should be similar. So it'll say MIT for the first tab, or if it doesn't, you want to go to that tab, MIT. I'm gonna reset it to the default. Okay, so when you first go to MIT, it'll probably bring up something similar to this. So you click on advanced memory settings, And the first thing should be extreme memory profile XMP. So by default, this will, I'm not pretty sure, I know for a fact will be disabled. So basically, alright guys, thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I would appreciate it if you dropped a like and a comment too. So timestamps will be in the description of this video for Windows optimization, BIOS optimization, or program required optimization. The links to every single program, or a whole folder full of like the installers and stuff of this program, will also be in the description. And yeah.